Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Welcome to your August reading. Hope y'all are doing well. If you're new here, welcome. So glad that you stopped by. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe if the video hits for you. Those of you returning, thank you for all of your support and beautiful energy. Keep in mind, if this doesn't resonate, check out your Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. All right, Virgo, let's see what's going on with you and your person throughout August. How you doing? I'm okay. Thanks for asking. I'm doing all right. I'm getting there. Mom here's going through some tower moments, but hey, it makes us stronger, right? All right, let's check it out. So Virgo, what do you need to know about your person throughout August? Make sure you stick around to the end of the reading because as I clarify, the messages can switch up and change up, right? So it's like finishing a book in the middle before you get to the end, right? All right, let's check it out. What happened in the recent past? We've got the King of Pentacles. You could be connecting with another Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Earth energy. What's going on right now, Virgo? What's the current energy? The Six of Cups. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. I'm going to lay out the cards and then we'll go through it. What's on their mind throughout August? The Six of Swords. Air. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. What do they think of you, Virgo? The Moon. Are you guys keeping to yourselves? Are you being secretive? Maybe you've got some anxiety towards this. How do they feel about you deep down? What's going on? The Three of Cups. More emotion. How are they going to be moving forward with you? Ooh, King of Cups. Some of you guys have a water sign coming into your life. Or you're connecting with a water sign. If not, the King of Cups just loves unconditionally, right? He wants to give you that love. What's going on behind the scenes you don't see coming? The Four of Swords in reverse. What's your advice from Spirit throughout August? The Page of Wands. Have fun, right? Live life. Good news is also coming in. And what's the outcome? What do we got? The Emperor in reverse. Major Arcana for Aries. Ooh, somebody's ego's out to play here. Somebody you're connecting with or will be connecting with likes to be in control. Could be that King of Cups. We'll see. I'm trying to move y'all closer. Hey, also too, I'm going to extend the reading as always. And I'll make sure and I put that link in the description box and in the comment section where we dive deeper into your outcome and your person. Find out some things that maybe they're hiding. So check that out. All right, Virgo, let's see what August looks like. So in the recent past, you've got a King of Pentacles. Some of you reunited with somebody and then they moved on. Or they're in that energy of moving on. You're closed off to this person. You may not trust them. Your intuition is really, really, you're being guided by your intuition. And their emotions, Three of Cups. It feels like for some of you, Virgo, there's been this energy of somebody coming back. Everybody's time frame is different. This may have already happened or it's coming. We're going to clarify that King of Cups and see though. But you got a lot of return energy here. But you guys may not want this connection, or you're going to end up like closing off to this person, and then because their ego is important, right? You may bruise somebody's ego here. I think you had a long-term relationship with this person in the past, or they promised you that. There was something moving towards stability and security. It feels very, this energy feels very superficial. But I'm getting love, like I'm getting emotion between the two of you. But there's something that maybe the two of you can't resolve. There's like something in the way here. All right, let's check it out. So Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, what do y'all need to know? All right, I'm going to do a couple shuffles. Let's see what's up. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, what do y'all need to know about this person? What do y'all need to know about this person? Also be careful of, this could be somebody from your past or somebody new. Be careful of their energy coming in, but then, and they've got love for you, but then like they move on and maybe they're talking to somebody that they've already known, somebody from their past. Something like that's going on here. That's what this feels like. All right, let's get to it. And Mom will shut her big fat mouth. All right, let's do it. Somebody's ego wants to be stroked here with that Emperor in reverse. Kind of mean energy, right? When they don't get their way because they like control. Why is this King of Pentacles here in the past for Virgo? Yeah, and the Knight of Wands. It feels like somebody turned from the King of Pentacles. Could be another earth sign, doesn't have to be, but he's stability, security, long-term, like, you're my ride or die for the future. Like, I got you. I'm going to take care of you forever type energy. And then it looks like they turned into the freaking clown show, Knight of Wands. Somebody who, you know, wanted to go back to like player ways, or they exited. This energy may have gone from stable to very like in and out energy. Why the Knight of Wands? Yeah, the Five of Wands. You guys may have had some sort of fight or argument and then they took off. This is very much energy of, again, promises made. Maybe you were in that energy of long term. Something happened, some sort of dispute. And it feels like this energy was like, F you, Virgo, I'll just take off if you don't want me. I'll go find somebody else. But it's about attention and needing to be in control and having power over a situation. Why is the Six of Cups here, the present energy? What's this about? Six of Cups? Why is the Six of Cups here? And the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like this person still sees like long term with you. I feel like this is very temporary energy. And I know a lot of you are like, F that player. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, I'm never accepting them back. And that's okay. I get it. But there is this kind of very deep soulmate connection here. And with the Ten of Pentacles, it's like you both kind of want long term, but everybody's moving on for now. Some of you can keep moving or, you know, call the water Uber, you know, but we've got moving on energy. You could be at a distance from this person as well. What's on their mind, Virgo? Six of Swords. Why is this Six of Swords here? And the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there was definitely the energy of long-term or talks of long-term. You guys had some sort of fight or argument. Maybe you thought they wanted other people or something like that. And so we're currently in that energy of, you know, listen, I feel like you're my counterpart. You're my soulmate. Like, we've had great times together. Like, they're still in that energy. And with the Ten of Pentacles and the Chariot, though, it's like having to move on from that long term. It feels a little bit like future faking. And maybe they weren't faking. You know, maybe it was real. But they turned into a Knight of Wands for some reason. You'll have to let me know why, because I want to know. What's this Two of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. So now on their mind is, okay, well, I'll just move on from this. With Virgo, I'll drop it. Two of Pentacles in reverse, a breakup or just dropping it. And with the Three of Pentacles, it's like, I'll go, you know, have conversations with others, whether that's, you know, online or whatever that is. The Three of Pentacles, maybe somebody at work. That Three of Pentacles is collaborating with others. But it feels very egotistical, like somebody's ego was bruised here. How do they view you, the Moon? You're honing in on your intuition. You know all about this person without even having to ask. What's this Moon? Cancerian energy? With the Moon. Double energy. When that happens, Virgo, that's Spirit saying, I said what I said. I don't need to see anymore. If you know, you're honing in on your intuition, it's like you can see beyond the veil, which would be the High Priestess. But the Moon is all about, I know there's things going on behind the scenes. You don't even need to tell me. Something's not working out with us. Maybe you come in and out of my life after giving me or promising me a long-term commitment, and then you just take off and go get attention somewhere else. That's what this feels like. Why is the Three of Cups in their emotions? Why are they feeling this? Three of Cups. Yeah, with the Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I'll go fill my cup somewhere else. Three of Cups. Maybe they've known this person before. Maybe this is somebody that always like goes back to an ex or some shit. But emotionally, they also feel like this breakup is temporary. Like you guys will always reunite, or you could always reconcile. And they're going to go off and do their thing while you guys are going through whatever you're going through, an argument, a dispute of some sort. And you're closing off to this person. So they're like, all right, let me see what's out there. But it's all ego. Like, because of the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, like they're not going to find somebody that even comes close to your energy, but they got to have their ego stroked. Yeah. And they feel like it's over for now, at least for now, with the Death card, Scorpio energy. Why is this Death card here in their emotions? Yeah. Eight of Cups, walking away. This reading is right to the point. You either walked, they walked, maybe you both walked. But see, the thing with the Eight of Cups is like, I want somebody to fill my cup on an emotional level, like to the Ten of Cups. Like, I'm not getting my cups filled by Virgo. So, you know, let me go get it somewhere else, but they can't match your energy. It's like they're trying to kind of just get through it because they're not with you and they need somebody to give them attention. That's what this is. I'm telling you. Because you ended it maybe and you walked away, so their ego's bruised. What's this person doing moving forward? We've got the King of Cups. Could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or just somebody who they have deep love for you, but they won't show it always because the King of Cups likes to keep that hidden. He has a rough exterior. Somebody here is trying to fill a void is what's going on. And they probably have done this like all of their life. What's this King of Cups? And yeah, the Seven of Cups. I love Virgo, but let me see what other options are out there with the Seven of Cups. They may have caused a lot of confusion during your connection or, recently. Tell me more about the King. I mean, this is all about validation and needing attention. What's this King of Cups with the Seven of Cups? Yeah, Three of Swords. Due to their heartbreak. They're heartbroken. I told you. They're in pain. They hurt. But because of that, and I feel like for a lot of you, you've walked away from this person or turned your back on this person. And I feel like this person, that's like their nature. That's what they do because they need validation and they need attention. They may have done this to you before. Why is the moon here? How they view you? And you see right through it. That's what's funny. Like you see right through this person. What's this moon? Page of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And some of you are like, yeah, I'll go give my cup to someone else too. F you, your mom, and your dog. You ain't going to find anybody like me. King of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. So some of you are waiting on an apology from this person. You got Pisces energy, but the problem is their ego is bigger than the state of Texas. Why is the Page of Cups here? Yeah, you're waiting on an apology from this person. You feel like they've been keeping secrets or again, maybe this energy's kind of been in and out and you know something's up, but they refuse to budge or open up, but you already know. It's like kind of that energy, and I'm a Scorpio, and we do this. It's like, we know, like we can tell a lie a mile away, and we're just asking you so that you'll open up and you'll tell us the truth, which is very rare, especially when you're dealing with an Emperor in reverse. This person needs an ego death is what they need. You're waiting on this apology. Will Virgo get it though? Six of Pentacles. They may breadcrumb you with something. The Six of Pentacles, there's your earth energy. But again, I feel like as long as they're getting their ego stroked by somebody else, and by the way, they are breadcrumbing somebody else because they feel like that love for you and they do feel as though they can always kind of come back to you. God, this reminds me of, oh shit, I can't remember. I did a reading recently for one of the signs. It was very similar energy. May have been Scorpio. I can't remember. But yeah, they feel like they need somebody to give to them, right? And this could be a situation, Virgo, where you give a lot of your time and energy to this person and maybe you didn't receive it in return, right? What is this person walking towards with that Eight of Cups? What are they walking towards with the Eight of Cups? The Knight of Cups in reverse. Some of them are doing it out of jealousy because they view you as having new love and giving your time and energy to other people. So again, because their ego can't handle that, they're like, all right, well, I'll just go do that too, right? But I think this is embedded in this person. I think they're the type of person that likes a lot of attention and validation. And so when they're not getting it from you, they'll get it from someone else. But they also have jealousy going on here. And they're in that player energy. So whomever they're giving their time and energy to, it's temporary, right? It's to again, validate them in some way and to buy their time. Why are they moving forward with the Three of Swords and the Queen of Swords? Who's this Queen of Swords? Who's this Queen of Swords? The Ace of Wands. Yeah, it could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius that they're conversing with or Ace of Wanding with, right? But again, it's like the potential of something. It's an ace. It's like, well, let's see where this goes. Like it's like a physical thing, an attraction. Sometimes that Queen of Swords can be an ex energy. So maybe they have an ex that they like to go breadcrumb from time to time, or it's just somebody who, maybe there's an attraction, but it's not going anywhere. Why is the Three of Pentacles on their mind with that Two of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, Page of Pentacles. A breadcrumb. That's what the Page of Pentacles is, with some sort of other energy here with the Three of Pentacles. It's either somebody they work with or probably somebody online. That's what it feels like. I don't see the Page of Swords yet, but ultimately, how will this end with this third energy when it's all said and done? The Knight of Pentacles. It'll just be at a standstill. You've got Virgo energy. Because that is you, Virgo. Because I think at some point they realize that they want to inch their way, crawl their way back to you. I don't know if you're going to take it, but what's going on behind the scenes? So what are they keeping hidden? Four of Swords in reverse. Four of Swords in reverse. The Emperor in the upright. Yeah, y'all are dealing with somebody who's very stubborn, controlling, egotistical, because they can't shed that ego, or they can't overcome their own like controlling ways. They're not able to rest their mind either with that Four Swords in reverse. But again, they want to control the relationship with you. They want to control the outcome with you, right? What's this Emperor? Yeah, the Five of Swords in reverse. Again, here's this energy and the hidden factors. What they don't want you to know, or they don't think you know, is, we'll have space or distance, or we're taking a break from each other, but I can come back around because I'm the Emperor. Like, I call the shots. I'm in control of the situation. And with the Five of Swords in reverse, this is overcoming conflict. It can be the card of reconciliation, right? Tell me more about the Emperor and the hidden factors. The Three of Cups, a reunion. Feels like this person's done this to you before. And when they realize like they can't replace you, or there's nobody quite like you, Virgo, they want to come back around. So be careful of this person breadcrumbing you. And I don't think it'll be like in the month of August. I think they're going to get out there and think that they can replace you, and they can't. And then they slowly come towards you. But what they're hiding is they know they can do that, or they think that they can do that, right? What's the advice from Spirit? You've got the Page of Wands, Leo, Sag, Aries. It's just kind of immature energy. I mean, it is bringing in good news, but it can also be the energy of somebody that's just very immature. What's this Page of Wands? With the Four of Wands. Why is the Page of Wands here with the Four of Wands? What's this about? Page of Wands, Four of Wands, and the Fool, more immature energy. The Four of Wands is, you've got Aries there. The Four of Wands is relationship stability, a new beginning, right? And it feels like Spirit's trying to tell you, like, that's what's going to happen here, but have they really changed? You know what I mean? They may come in offering a new beginning, but being a little bit shallow. Because sometimes the Fool can be that energy of, just taking a risk, like kind of young and immature energy, like foolish energy at times. You've got that really immature energy, and then in between it, you have stability, and you have, a new beginning. Some of you are going towards new love, and by the time this person, has an ego death or figures out the grass isn't greener, you're already moved on to a new relationship with the Fool and the Four of Wands. And Spirit's telling you, like, don't wait for this person, obviously, right? Like, get out there and date, get out there and do your thing. And that tends to be when people think they can come back into your life, right? Why is the Emperor in reverse? This is your outcome with this person. What's this Emperor in reverse for Virgo? Major for Aries and Judgment. Yeah, see, they're going to try to come back around. Because also, too, they feel powerless in another situation, and they realize, like, what they lost. But you're going to make a judgment call on this Emperor in reverse. The Emperor in reverse, again, is somebody whose ego gets the best of them. So when they come back around, that ego still lives. That stubborn, powerless energy, they want to be in the Emperor in the upright, but they're not. They've lost control, and they tend to lose control, and they don't like that. So you'll be making a judgment call. Also, too, an awakening and some sort of karma is coming for this person. Why is Judgment the outcome and the Hierophant, Taurus energy? This person's going to tell you they want a second chance at some point. I think it's probably not in August, maybe the end of August. They've had some sort of spiritual awakening. They've been guided, right? With the Hierophant Taurus energy, they're going to want to revisit this. The problem is, I don't like that they're in the Emperor in reverse, right? Why is this Emperor in reverse? Why is the Emperor in reverse for this person? The Four of Cups, because they got rejected by somebody else, and they don't like that. They've lost control in a situation. I'm telling y'all, this is reading like a novel. It's all seamlessly coming together. You may reject this person too when you make that judgment call, because you know what's up. right? I don't think this is your first rodeo. Why are they feeling rejected? Why is this person feeling rejected? Because of the Wheel of Fortune. I told you karma with the Wheel of Fortune. You have to be careful, but this isn't a repetitive cycle. Like they may want to keep you in some sort of cycle with the Wheel of Fortune, but some kind of abrupt change happens and they've been rejected. What's this Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, see, I told you. An awakening, y'all. Karma's coming for this person. Oh my God, so sorry. You've got Scorpio energy here. This is a huge awakening, but this is also karmic justice on your side with the Wheel of Fortune. There's a big change. And I think that big change is some sort of upheaval. And I think it's Virgo saying, not this time. And you reject them. What's this Tower? Yeah, and it's going to make them angry. Knight of Swords. I also feel like for some of you, when you don't pay them attention, when they try to breadcrumb you or come back around here, there's a change in your energy. Maybe you've allowed this in the past, right? And it's going to be a huge awakening for this person with the Knight of Swords. You think it's just like a catastrophe, like it's not built on a solid foundation. And when you reject this person because of the Emperor in reverse, they come in with the Knight of Swords rushing in. But that can be very combative energy. That can be somebody that's looking for an argument. Be careful with this person, but you're bossing up, you're glowing up, you're changing your energy, which draws them back. Yeah, you're releasing with the Devil in reverse. You're detaching. And I don't think this person likes it because of that Emperor in reverse. Their ego gets bruised. All right, we'll extend the reading. Those links will be below. And like, share, and subscribe. Virgo, I love you guys hard. Love me hard back. And we'll speak soon.